Hi, my friends. It's Christina. And today we are going to talk about intuition in life, intuition at work, and why it's really important. So, there will be many people out there that will say, well, intuition, it guides you the wrong way. It's not really important. I'm here to tell you that is a false narrative. Your intuition is extremely important. That is your inner compass as to how you are operating, what feels right and what does not. Now, in business, it's interesting because throughout the years, I've seen companies try to move away from not using intuition. I think that you need both. You need your data, your analytics, of course, right, in order to make proper business decisions, but never forfeit your own personal intuition on a situation. That gut feel, is there more here? It might just help you explore a little bit deeper on a certain situation that might not feel right. And there's no harm in that. I find it quite interesting because people get really triggered around this topic. I'm not too sure why. I really feel as though intuition is a good thing and it is something that should be nurtured. It is a huge part of emotional intelligence and being able to have self awareness, self regulation, really being able to monitor how you are showing up, right? It's that inner compass. Like, does this feel right? Does this not? Now, if we shut that part out, then it's going to be harder for us to be able to connect with ourselves and therefore connect with others. The first place that we need to start is, do I trust my intuition? Am I nurturing my intuition? And that really is that inside voice that either says that something feels right or it does not. And then you bring it to all parts of your life. And from that point, that increases your self awareness to a point that is very helpful in all situations. So if you have something at work from a leader perspective, your intuition is going to tell you, I should probably proceed with this conversation a little bit further. That is a form of emotional intelligence. It's being able to see things that aren't necessarily evident. Being able to go into a room and read it, like, oh, the crowd really is not happy or they are in a great spot. And how do I start to navigate this? Your intuition is going to do that. Being able to read emotions will be able to do that. But I'm really trying to encourage leaders as well as, everyday people to start to listen to your intuition, start to listen to yourself. And if something doesn't feel right, there's usually a reason behind it. Instead of going through your mind, and your mind will rationalize like, oh, that's not important. Just, follow X, Y, and Z, and this is what you need to do. Because our society is very focused on IQ mind work instead of being in that emotional space, which is all heart. Now, in order to be highly effective, I still stand by that you need both. All the great leaders have both. They can manage the logic and the emotional part. And that's how they can inspire and motivate other people to do amazing things. But they are connected into that heart space. And this is where we really need to start doing a little more work around that in all parts of our life. That when you are feeling something, there's a reason why you're feeling it. Now, what we need to do is teach leaders to be able to manage that and deal with it very quickly. But when we don't, we block it and then it ends up piling up and it can actually have, negative impact on how it rolls out. Either an individual will shut down or they may become extremely explosive. And you don't want that. So the goal is to try and get people to be in tune with themselves, to be connected enough. They can listen to their intuition. They understand their emotions, that they can process them quickly and be able to move to the next place. And when you do that, it's quite powerful because remember, your emotions also carry like creativity, passion, innovation. They carry all the good stuff, but you have to be able to manage through some of the more difficult emotions that we don't typically talk about in order to get there. and be highly effective. So remember that intuition, we all have it. It's not only a select few, everybody has it. But that means you have to drop more into your heart space than you are in your mind in order to nurture that. And I want you to think about it today. Think about situations where you just had a feeling about something. You had a feeling about, ooh, I shouldn't really get into this business deal with this person. Or you had a feeling like I should not go down this alley. You had a feeling about this person who is saying that they're your friend, but they're not. That is your intuition working its magic. And have you ever, I'll take it further, have you ever been in a situation where you didn't listen to it? You're like, why didn't I listen to that? So I'm here today to kind of remind you that intuition is a huge part of your growth. It's a huge part to lean into, and don't dismiss it. It's not only a mind game. So you need both. So if that resonates with you, give me a follow because I'll be sharing more tips and how to develop your intuition, why it's important, how to develop your emotional intelligence, how to connect in so you can show up as a fully integrated person, and you can do some really great things in this world when you do that. So I hope this resonates. Give me a follow if it does, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.